Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another episode of What's Up Wednesday. It has been a while since I posted a video, probably at least a week, maybe a week and a half. My son had surgery, and so I have not been in the headspace to edit videos or make videos or even vlog, which I had started reading Queen of Shadows to continue my Throne of Glass vlog, and I can't. I finally, we're back home and things are getting back to normal. He was having a feeding tube put in, so it's still, getting used to that. So I'm finally feeling more like myself and more like everything is normal. So yeah, I figured I would do a what's up real quick and just kind of, post a little tiny something and tell you guys what I've been up to and what I am reading. So first off, what I am reading, like I said, I am trying to read Queen of Shadows. I don't know whether it's my mood or life situations. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with it right now. And I will go more into it in my vlog, but I am slowly getting through Queen of Shadows, and I'm also reading Expiration Dates by Rebecca Serle. This one I am reading for my Find Me a Book Club, and I am enjoying it. I'm about 50 pages in, so can't really say too much about it, but it's reading okay. It seems like it's a little bit of a romance with magical realism, kind of like what's that one I read recently, The 7-Year Slip. It's mostly romance, contemporary romance, and has like a hint of magical realism in it. That's kind of what's going on here, at least I think. I don't know. There's this whole mystery of, so Daphne, she believes that the universe has a plan for her, and ever since she was like 10, she's been getting these little cards, and it always has this boy's name or this man's name and a number of days, weeks, years, whatever underneath it, and it's basically the time frame that she's going to be with that person. So, anything from 3 days to 2 years, and she always knows when the end date is. Well, one day she is about to go on a date and she gets a paper with the man's name on it, and there is no date, and so she assumes that this must be her soulmate, the end game man. So I'm curious to find out what is with the little note cards, where are they coming from, if there's something going, oh, excuse me, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm still waking up, as you can probably hear by my voice. So yeah, so I'm curious to see whether it is this magical thing, or whether someone's messing with her, honestly. So yeah, so we're gonna keep on reading. I kind of hope it's the magical thing, because I do like a little bit of magical realism thrown into my contemporary romances, apparently. So that is Expiration Dates. I am, like I said, I'm also reading Queen of Shadows, and then on my Kindle, I am slowly making my way through ADHD 2.0. I'm just kind of reading a little like blurb of it here and there when I finish a chapter at night and I don't want to start a whole new chapter, and because it's almost time for bed, and I don't like to finish in the middle of a chapter because I'm an insane person. Yeah, so I'm reading ADHD 2.0, and I'm also reading, what is that book called? It's, I think, the 4th book in the Murderbot series. I can't remember the title right now, but I'm continuing with the Murderbot series. I figured I'd give myself a little novella before I jump into another book on my Kindle, a big book. And yeah, that is what I'm reading on physically and on my Kindle. I do not have an audiobook going right now. I just don't have it in me. Honestly, I probably have too many books going right now as it is, and that might be why I kind of feel like I'm in a little bit of a reading slump, just a small one. And I'm positive that has to do with my life situation right now. And it'll pass. It'll pass, and we do have some travel coming up, so hopefully it'll pass when we start traveling. Then what we are listening to, still listening to my Spotify day list. I really like it. It's been going good, and they also they've been introducing a lot more punk into it, which is really fun. It's not all just like folksy indie music, which, don't get me wrong, I love that, but like sometimes I want to jam out a little bit, and so yeah. Sorry, what was that? And what I am watching, I don't think I'm watching anything right now. I started watching the X-Files while I'm like doing laundry and stuff, just like to have on in the background, because I've watched the first like 3 or 4 seasons already. So I'm just kind of rewatching them. And then I plan to continue with it. But with my husband, I don't think we're watching anything. We were talking last night. I think the new season of like the Lord of the Rings series on Amazon Prime is about to come out. And so we're probably going to be watching that. But as of right now, we're not currently watching anything. So, and my son is actually going to bed on time and doing what he's supposed to do as a normal child. So I might have more time to watch shows. Maybe? So if you have suggestions for what we've missed out on, please leave them in the comments below, what we need to prioritize watching. I have watched Bridgerton, so there is that. But other than Bridgerton, I really haven't watched much of anything. And then so I did what we're watching, what we're reading, what we're listening to. What are we up to? I already told you my son had surgery, so we're recovering from that. He had a feeding tube put in, and he doesn't gain weight, so hopefully now he will gain weight. Of course, as soon as we put the feeding tube in and we start giving him feeds through it, he starts eating like a maniac. I swear he's screwing with me. I swear it. But it's fine. He still needs the feeding tube because he's severely underweight. Or not severely underweight. He is definitely underweight. He is not grown in a year and a half. So he needs to eat something. And then I do feel like I'm kind of in a reading slump. We are canceling my camping trip. It's just going to be too hot. And with the surgery that he just had, it doesn't make sense to go. So we're canceling the Father's Day camping trip, which is really a bummer. But honestly, it's not too bad because I have a lot of travel and it was all back to back to back. And that just was stressing me out a little bit. So now at least I only have 1 back-to-back travel as opposed to 2, which would have been a whole month of back-to-back travel. So now we are prepping for our trip to Miami next week. And when we get back from Miami, we will be getting prepped for our trip to Michigan. So yeah, we are going to Miami next week. I'm excited. I'm gonna see some of my bookish friends. I'm gonna probably hang out with some of my Buy Me Book Club buddies and also some of my Overbooked Book Club buddies that live in Miami. And I'm excited to see them. I'm not doing book shopping because I am on a severe book buying ban. There's just, no, not allowed to buy any more books. But I will be reading books hopefully while I'm there. And yeah, that is kind of what is up. We're just kind of chugging along and doing the things, working our way through these reading slumps that keep happening to me. I mean, it is the year of reading slumps, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. So anyway, that is what is up. Sorry this was rambly and just kind of all over the place. It's 6 a.m. My brain hasn't fully functioned, and I honestly am not fully functioning on a regular basis even when it's not 6 a.m. But thank you for sticking around, and I do plan to finish editing a video today and hopefully getting one up on Friday, and I hope that you will stick around and watch that. If you liked this, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.